Hey, what's up guys? So since last time I actually have done quite a bit of work, namely I have actually finished or, completed this part of the area for the time being. So I put a roof on it, I extended the wall all the way out to the edge of the chunk there, just because I like kind of following the edges of those chunks. I also put some beams across, I put a roof on it, I put a little bit of I don't know what you even call this, like a flower bed, I guess, outside the window. I'm trying to make it a little bit aesthetic. I think I'm going to put a window or a couple windows like along this wall here as well, just to give break the wall up a little bit more. And maybe I'll put some kind of like beams up and down. I don't know what material. Maybe I'll use those granite bricks and just do beams like up and down, at some kinds of intervals, maybe along the wooden beams there. And in addition to that, I have actually started the acid setup here. So I basically just used the stainless steel I was making last time, using the pyrolusite for that manganese, and what is that noise? Oh, it's a horse. I made these mixers. I took the sulfur dioxide from the roaster, and I stuck all the barrels that I collected on top of this. And then I put a vent on the edge of this mixer so that I got air, and I put that vanadium pentoxide that I got however many episodes ago, and that's a catalyst for this. And then I just ran this for a little bit. It took like 10 seconds, and it pretty much just maxed it out. And then that made sulfur trioxide, and I used a drain on a infinite water source with a huge treated fluid pipe. And I use that to get the water for this, and the sulfur trioxide mixed with water makes sulfuric acid, so I have a sulfuric acid ready to go. And I have a significant amount of sulfuric acid rather, and I have this completely filled basically, and I have this filled completely. This is like 64 units as well. And if you're doing this yourself, just make sure you use the gold fluid pipes or the stainless steel fluid pipes. I would recommend gold because it's a little bit cheaper, but either one. There is no gold drum, so you should just use the stainless steel drum. And the reason for that is that sulfuric acid is an acid, so you need to use acid-proof materials, which is gold, stainless steel, tungsten, I think maybe titanium, but obviously at the moment we only have access to gold and stainless steel, so that's what that is for. And I guess just to note that sulfur trioxide and sulfur dioxide are both gases, so if you need to transport them around, make sure you use anything that's sealed, like a sealed material. So rubber is what I'm using here. You cannot use wood. You could use like bronze or you could use gold as well, I guess, but I think rubber is just easier to use. And these are not acidic, so you obviously don't need to use acid-proof pipes. Let me show you the basement as well. I basically just dug out this entire area. I ran the water line and the item line, the charcoal line down here, and then I gave it its own kind of like collection area. And this is just to run all that. And I have all of those mixers running off of like one power source, just because I'm not really going to be running this full blast, at least for a long time. So, it's fine for all of these to just kind of share. And I'm going to end up replacing these with probably diesel engines at some point, probably pretty soon. I could just, as soon as these are done, as soon as I'm done using these rather, I can just toss them into the crucible, or I can shred them back into their materials, so I'm not really going to lose anything from, using these in the meantime. I think that's everything I've done so far. Oh, I also made a charging workbench. It wasn't really too complicated, and to make that I also used a laminator, which is just something that you need to use in order to make cables that are higher tier. So, for example, you could make like 1 times thickness cables, like 1 amp cables basically, and that's just you craft a piece of rubber with a piece of wiring and you get the 1 times cable. But if you need to make like 4 times cables, for example, which is what you need to make the charging workbench, you have to use a laminator. So you basically wire mill your wires, you combine them into whatever size you need. Oh, and to combine them, actually, I should mention, let me check if these are on. I think I can turn this off. I was just using that to cut some warped wood, because I was thinking of using that for the middle area at some point. I don't know when. But yeah, so I made a loom as well to craft those higher tier wires, and I used a selector tag of 4 to tell it to make 4 times thickness cables. So that's how I made the charging crafting table, which is basically just an upgraded version of the one that I have over there. It just allows you to input electricity into it basically, and you can charge electric tools. So what I'm going to be doing next is making electric tools, essentially. So first I'm going to go for the mining drill. I'm going to do a galvanized steel mining drill with a lead acid battery. And I guess the reasoning I'm going to do that is multiple reasons, I guess. First of all, electric tools are much more durable than just regular, non-electric tools. So they have like a battery that you drain from, and they also have like an overall durability. I don't know if it's reflected there. Oh yeah, it is. So yeah, the battery gets drained just per use, and the durability has like a percentage of being drained per use. So it's, it's not indestructible, but it's significantly more durable than the base tier. And it also gets a boost. Maybe it doesn't get a boost till MV, I can't remember, but I think it gets a boost of 1 mining level over the material it's made out of. So for example, I guess I can't show it on this. Well, anyway, like steel, for example, has a mining level of 2 or a quality of 2, but if you made it an electric drill out of steel, it would have a mining level of 3. So it would allow you to mine like obsidian and stuff like that, or if you made an electric wrench with steel, you'd be able to move like chromium machines, like anything with a quality of 3, basically. So that's another reason. And also, they're significantly faster. So, galvanized steel drill has a mining speed of 21, and a galvanized steel regular pickaxe would have a mining speed of 7, like the same as this axe essentially. So you get an immense boost in your mining speed for that. So it's going to be really, really nice to do that. And as soon as I'm able to, I'm going to make another electric drill, and I'm going to make it out of ephrine. That way I have a fortune drill, and I'm going to try to make one out of either amber or, depending on at what point I get to that, I'm going to make one out of nether star. And for those that may not be familiar, let me show you the stats of nether star tools, because they're pretty crazy. So first of all, they have a quality of 4, which is even higher than like chromium or anything. They have a speed of 8 and a durability of 5,120, which is 10 times that of steel. And they also have silk touch on them. And the silk touch is really going to be quite beneficial, and that's sort of the same reason I would be considering making like an amber one. Amber also has silk touch. It doesn't really have that good durability, but again, it doesn't matter a huge amount for a drill. But silk touch is going to be really, really nice to have, because you can bring back all the ores that you mine instead of, fortuning them with just like a regular Fortune 2 or whatever pickaxe. You can bring them back to your base and sort of put them in like 3x3x3, like almost like a coke oven, where you leave the middle empty, and then what you do is you stick a piece of GregTech dynamite in the middle, and then you close it off and right before it explodes, so you have like a nice solid cube of ores. And then this has Fortune 5, so this increases your yield significantly. So that's what I'm going to be working towards, and that's one reason why I'm going to be making ethanol, because one of the byproducts of ethanol is glycerol or glycerol, one of those. I need the recipe for that. Glycerol. So you use glycerol to make glycerol, which is what you make dynamite out of, basically. So you just mix it with wood pulp, and then you get dynamite dust, and it's extremely cheap, all things considered. You get a lot of glycerol from the distillation tower. It's pretty much like a garbage product, because you don't use it for anything else. The only kind of difficult thing to get is the nitric acid. And there's going to be a couple ways that I'm going to get that. Obviously, it also requires sulfuric acid. But, sulfuric acid is essentially free. That's why I also like making lead acid batteries, because the sulfuric acid is just so cheap. This is basically just water and air. It really doesn't have any other cost for me, because, you know, just in general, for you as well, I'm sure you'll end up with a lot of sulfur dioxide from your ore refining. And plus, if you really needed to, you could get sulfur off of blazes, I think, or blaze rods, maybe. And also you could dig sulfur just straight up out of the ground, and you can convert that sulfur into, I think, yeah, you roast that straight into sulfur dioxide. So it's exceptionally abundant. You're never going to run out of it, basically. And I think lead acid batteries are just way, way nicer to make. I hate having to make the other kinds of batteries because they require a bunch of other bullshit elements. But the lead acid batteries are usually just, you know, like a little cable, whatever voltage cable, battery alloy, and the cells, which are lead and antimony, or lead and battery alloy, which is also just lead and antimony, if you go and look at the ingot recipe for this. So, you know, 4 lead, 1 antimony, and you really don't have many uses for lead at this stage, and it's also one of those elements that are extremely abundant in the nether. There's like lead crystals, or I think they might be galena crystals, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're galena crystals, and you know, 1 galena dust is worth a good amount of silver, a good amount of lead, and it gives you sulfur dioxide. So basically the nether is full of batteries, if you want to look at it that way. So that's sort of what I'm going to be focusing on. So I'm going to be making a distillation tower for that, and I was also thinking for the drill, I'm going to be using the drill to look for oil springs, potentially, after I have kind of refactored my base to run off of diesel, or just any kind of like liquid fuel. Because while ethanol is really good, it's just, you know, like a universal kind of fuel, and it's like a decently powered one. To get to the next step, it's going to be better to have like an infinite oil spring, because I'm going to end up needing like oil byproducts to make plastic. Although, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think you can use ethanol for plastic. I could be wrong. I think I did that last time, actually. I'm trying to remember. So you use magnesium chloride, ethylene, and titanium tetrachloride. Let me add that. I was also looking at aluminum stuff, because that's the next sort of process that uses those acids. Let me look at plastic pulp really quick. Ethylene. I think you can... maybe not. Oh, no, you can. Yeah, you can... Catalytic... Oh, this might require... Hold on. Catalytic cracker. What does that require? Steel, invar, zeolite. What is zeolite? Pollucite, zeolite. I don't know. I don't know if I will have access to this, but I think the catalytic cracker is actually available. Oh, whoops. Catalytic. There we go. I don't think that's actually... For some reason, I thought this was like harder to get than it actually is. Huh. 16 GU, and you crack ethanol with hydrogen. I mean, that's definitely a very easy thing to do. I don't know why. For some reason in the past, I thought this was like a much harder thing to obtain. Or maybe I'm just like missing something completely here, but yeah, this doesn't look too bad. Pollucite. Where does this come out of? Centrifuge. Pollucite, zeolite. Okay, pollucite or zeolite. I really don't know what either of those are, I'll be honest. Rubidium. Okay, maybe this is like a rare earth kind of thing. I have no idea. Whatever. I mean, I'll deal with it when I get to it, but it's usually easier to work with like oil products, but I guess I could see how far I can just get with only ethanol just from my cactus farm. I could just, you know, raise the cactus farm as I need it. So, you know, it's pretty scalable at least, and I can always, even if I move over to oil, I can always use the ethanol as like a supplementary kind of fuel source, or I can just use it as like my baseline fuel for whatever reason if I need to. So that's always an option. But anyway, I'm going to be focusing on getting the mining drill at the moment, just because that's like the most important thing for me right now. And maybe I'll make the chainsaw as well. I could probably do both of them at the same time, to be honest, because I don't think I'll need... Alright, yeah. I think I'll end up needing it anyway, because I'm going to be cutting down more trees and stuff. And also, I think the chainsaw is like pretty good for damage. Attack damage 5. Oh, actually, no, it's worse than a sword. That's okay. Never mind. I thought that was better than a sword, but you know, I'll still use it because I will cut down trees with it. So I will start making the drill tip and also the chainsaw tip. Oh, hold on. How hard are these to make? Oh, not bad. Okay. Well, first let me make the batteries, because I think the batteries are like the most annoying part. Well, annoying. They're really not that bad, but let's see. So I need 4 of these lead acid cells. These empty ones. So I need lead foil. Oh, I think I might need a cluster mill. Okay, I'll make a cluster mill then. So this is 35 bronze. Oh my god. This is a heavy duty machine. Alright, let's see. I'll have to go get more copper and tin, because I definitely don't have enough to make it on me. So 12, and let's get 4. Oh, that's not tin. Where's tin? I moved all this stuff around, and then I ended up putting it back, so that's why it's all, like, out of order. I think what I'm gonna do is put all my barrels sort of, like, wrapped around this middle area, and then I'll just run the pipes out of my ore processing around it, and that way I can sort of just, like, walk along the wall and grab whatever dust I need, and use this middle area sort of as, like, my crafting thing. So I'll just have, like, barrels all here, and, you know, I can just walk around and grab it. Some people do it, like, based on the periodic table. I'm just gonna do it based on whatever I have on hand. Sort of a lazy person's way of doing it, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so, put that in, and we will fire that up. I'm actually really excited to get to the ethanol, because I will be able to move off of charcoal finally. I'm sure many people are, like, so sick of me getting charcoal, and, you know, I am as well. And I know I could have made it easier on myself by just mining a bunch of coal, or, I don't know, doing many other things. I probably could have just dug around for an oil well right from the start, because it's really not that hard to find them. You kind of just dig through the middle of chunks, and you're pretty much guaranteed to find one pretty close, so, you know, that's what I'm going to be doing with a drill, at least. I guess we'll see. I'll do some mining off camera, maybe after I get the drill, and just see if I can find one of those oil springs, like, relatively close, and if I can't, then I'll just go straight for the ethanol factory. It's really not a complicated thing. You just basically need a squeezer for the cactus, and then you get a fermenter, and you ferment the cactus green in the cactus juice that the squeezer makes, so it's basically you just need the cactus itself. I think most plants are able to make biomass that way, and then you put the biomass into the distillation tower, and then you get out what you need. I didn't even look what I need for this cluster mill. Okay, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I need a regular gear. Okay, regular 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I need 2 of these, and then I need a bunch of plates. Actually, hold on. Maybe I already have enough bronze. What am I missing here? This... Oh, reinforced. Oh my god. Oh, this is quadruple. Okay, never mind. I was like, this doesn't make sense. But, you know, it makes sense now. I see why. I don't think I've ever actually seen, like... How many recipes use this? Just one. This is the only thing that uses this quadruple, or this reinforced bronze machine casing. 26 bronze just in that. God damn. Yeah, that's a expensive guy right there. But I can certainly get there. I think this should be plenty. I think I might just have enough. Maybe one more than I actually need. So we will see. And also, hopefully my sound is a little bit better. I switched my setup a little bit. I switched it up a couple times previously, but I think this one should be more consistent overall. I'm using, like, my better mic and also hooking it up in a different way, so hopefully it'll sound a little bit better. And I won't have to do as much cleaning up in Audacity afterwards. Alright, come on. Come on. Almost there. Actually, I was looking and I think I need to go and get more iron sand, because I was just thinking about like how much iron I'm going to end up using in the future. I think I'm going to need probably a couple more stacks of that sand. Oh, also I can make another setup to process hematite, because I'm sure I have a good amount of hematite now that I'm thinking about it. Or I think it's over there, but you know, that's another option. Alright, let me... So this, how many quadruple plates does this need? 6. So this is 4 bronze each. Okay, I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or actually, you know what I can do is this. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That's the easiest way to do it. Alright. Wait. Oh, never mind. I was like, where did all my plates go? Alright, there's the reinforced one. There's my... Oh wait, did I leave a gear over here? Yes. Alright, there's that, and then I should have started my steam engines or whatever, just preemptively. Is it this and a hammer? Yep. Alright, there's my cluster mill. Where does this get power from? The back. Perfect. Alright, let me go get some lead, and I think I'll have to turn it into ingots regardless, but there's some lead there. Do I have like galena that I can process, or maybe I've already processed it? Let's see. Indium, chromite, pretty mineral sand. Actually, what I can do is this galena. Now I can search for it this way. Really? I thought I would have had a lot more. Maybe I haven't... Oh, I have a little bit, but that's... Well, hold on. I don't think I actually need that much. How much does lead acid battery use? 2 lead? Oh, yeah. I don't think I need that much. That should be fine. Okay. Alright, I'll start up my steam systems here. So I need to wash this. And actually, I don't think I'll need to start that one up. I can get rid of this one, though, for the time being. And replace it with the cluster mill. And this goes that way. I'll put the buzzsaw away. And I also need to switch... Whoops. Need to switch the gearing of this to point into that. That should be all swell. Actually, maybe I will need to run this. Yeah, I think I will need to run it to take care of the... What is it called? The sluice juice. Oh yeah, I'm gonna move... I think I will keep this area for ore processing, potentially, and then I can run the pipes around that way. But I'm gonna move... Obviously the barrels there, and I'm gonna move this stuff against the wall. Oh my god, I just heard a really weird ambient noise. I don't know if it picked up on OBS, but there's a very ominous sound. But yeah, I'm going to move these against the wall, and then I'm going to move the turbine against the wall, and then that way things will be a little more compact and it won't be as jumbled. And then obviously I'm going to give all of my ore processing machines their own engines, and then I'll do like the I don't even know what you'd call them, like the industry, like the stuff that makes parts for machines, I guess, like the lathe and everything. I will give them their own space where they can just exist, and I'll give them all their own diesel engines once I get to that point. Or, I mean, I can always just, yeah, I guess I won't give them their own diesel engines. I'll use similar setups, but I'll make it more, neat. But I like the gearboxes, actually, and it saves me from having to... Well, actually, no, it doesn't really. I think maybe I will give them their own engines now that I'm thinking about it. My logic was that usually I just disconnect the diesel engine when I don't need to run the machine. That way, you know, you don't waste fuel running a machine that doesn't actually need to run. But I was thinking, and I'm still gonna have to use a wrench to move the gear around, depending on which one. I don't know. I guess it depends on how strapped for materials I am. I'll probably end up making like steel diesel engines because I hate making bronze. But you know, if I feel like I don't want to waste a bunch of steel, I'll just use the existing gearboxes and split the power between machines. We'll see. We shall see. Actually, is there galena in here already? I'm curious. And actually, what is the best way to process this? Is it to centrifuge it? I guess I could sift it. What do you get out of this? Valerite, silver, and lead. Oh yeah, it is way better to centrifuge it. Okay. So I will do that then. So I have a chance of getting lead. Like just straight lead. Let me keep this filter on just so I can see what is coming out. Alright, so this is done. Alright, let me turn this off. And then I'll just wait for the galena to come out of here. And I can run this. Oh, yeah, it has sticks. That's good. Yeah, I think eventually I'll put this roaster closer to that spot over there. That way I can just pipe the sulfur in, and if it has like too much, I'll just void it. But you know, just that way it's a more neat system overall. How much sluice juice am I running here? Should be pretty close to empty, I think. Yeah. It only does 50 at a time? Oh, maybe it does 100, never mind. I was like, that's not a lot. But that's okay. Oh shoot, you know what? Hopefully it doesn't put any antimony in here. Because when I reorganize this, I accidentally messed up the order. The refined oil shell used to be up there, and the antimony was down here, so there was really no chance of antimony going the wrong spot, but I'm concerned now that, well, mildly concerned that it will go to the wrong spot, because it has two options here, but I suspect that it might prioritize whatever direction this is, so west might prioritize that over east, I don't know. We shall see. Alright, this is done, so I can turn this off. And where are those strips? There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, I also stole two of those burning boxes and boilers, and I put them over there. I just made an extra one. Because I wasn't using them for anything. They weren't actually hooked up, so no. Alright. Put this away. Then I can break this all down and refine it in that thing there. Hold on. I just want to look at something. Right. Oh, there's more galena here. It's a lot of galena. There we go. Okay. Then I'll put the rest, I don't know, I can put it over here, I guess, just for the time being. Oh, there's actually lead dust here, too. This is a pretty slow thing. Yeah, I'll have to upgrade the burning boxes as well. I'll do Den's Invar as soon as I feel like making a crusher. Or not a crusher, a compressor. And I'll just swap it out with this when I need to. That way I can make compressed iron plates. Or not iron, whatever you... Actually, I don't think these need... hold on. Dense burning box. What do these require? Like a fluid one. Quintuple. Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't actually. Huh. I could have been doing that the whole time. I was thinking of the boiler probably, you know. Because the boilers need like non-upple compressed, I think. Or maybe I'm just making that up. Boiler. Dense. Yeah, it is non-upple compressed, it just calls them dense though. That's what I was thinking of. So I guess I can just, I can upgrade some of my burning boxes to dense ones. Just get them a little bit faster. 4 times faster, really. It's fine. It's not a huge problem at the moment. Let me grab this lead and start turning it into real lead. Wait. Oh, I forgot this is a divisible by 8 thing. So I'll do it for silver as well. I thought I picked up lead there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The reason I need more lead than just 4, because I said I'll make 2 batteries or whatever, but you need lead to make the battery alloy, so that's sort of the problem, but it's not a huge deal. So I need antimony. I think I'll make... How much battery alloy do I need? Let's see. Where did that battery go? Oh, it is. Battery alloy 4. Okay, I think you get 5 per craft, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Alright, so I'll have, I think, enough if I just do 2 recipes worth. I love the sound of the sulfur just voiding into the air. Good thing there's no pollution in this, because I would be destroying the environment by pumping sulfur and also carbon dioxide from charcoal directly into the air. Getting a good amount of lead, and also I'm getting silver, which is always a bonus. I'm actually curious, can silver be made into like pipes and stuff? I've never really looked. Silver. Can make them into wires. They're HV wire. That's good to know. I don't think I've ever even used them for that. And also there's like alloys of it, I guess. Energetic silver. I've never heard of energetic silver. What is that? Ender IO. Okay, I guess it's useless. Doesn't have a use. There's also sterling silver, which is copper and silver. Oh, shit, actually has pretty good disjunction. I can't remember what that is. I think that's an Enderman enchantment kind of thing, where it prevents him from teleporting, maybe? Can't remember. It's good to know, though, if I ever want to go and like hunt ender pearls for whatever reason. Okay, I need 1 more lead for the battery alloy, and then I need... how much for this? Is this just 1 lead? Yeah. So I need 10 lead total. I hope I get enough from this galena, otherwise I'm gonna have to go and run around in the nether. Which I'm not super keen on doing, I'll be honest. I thought I had more lead somewhere, but I could be totally wrong. Oh, wait, purified native lead, hold on. Shoot, I should have left this on, unless it's better to process it some other way. I don't think you actually can. Lead. Well, I guess I can just turn that back on. Is there lead here? Oh, there is. Oh. Man. I should have looked. Oh my god, whatever, it's fine. I will hold off then on turning the centrifuge back on. That's fine. It happens. That's what I get for not having a full ore processing setup, really. I can't wait until I can get that shredder. It's the only thing that I need from it is a diamond plate. And the only reason I don't have a diamond plate is because I wasn't lucky, and every time I sifted diamonds, I didn't ever get like the higher tier diamonds, which is what you need if you want to like straight up make a plate without having to buzzsaw a diamond. And I couldn't do that even if I wanted to, because I need an MV tier recipe to do that. So I can look at the shredder. Just for example, it doesn't really matter what kind of diamond it is. This is a 96 GU, which is an MV recipe, and you might think, oh, you just make like the steel buzzsaw, which I could totally do if it wasn't for this cobalt brass buzzsaw blade. This requires aluminum, and that is a MV product from the acid processes, so, I'll get there, but, it's gated behind aluminum for me at the moment, because I am simply too lazy to go mine a ton of diamonds, even though I have a diamond vein that I had already discovered. Oh, it just wasn't lucky when I was sifting my diamonds. That's really what it was. Alright, we'll finish this, and then I will go ahead and make all that stuff. Yeah. And actually, I know when you look at this, you might think that you need to use a canning machine to get this. You actually don't. You can just right-click with the cell on the tap. I thought there was like a tooltip that might tell you about that, but I guess maybe not. Whatever. I don't know. But yeah, you don't need a canning machine. That's just if you want to like automate it. You can simply right-click on the faucet, but make sure you use a stainless faucet. Otherwise, it will just evaporate into nothing. All right, let's get the lead. Do that, and I'll just do that. I actually got enough lead just out of that galena, so kind of cool. Throw my garbage back in here. Okay, I will... How much battery alloy do I need? Actually, I need to check what the evaporation point of that... Oh, 1989, okay. Let me see what the antimony does. Oh yeah, it's not bad at all. So 660 turns it into battery alloy. Okay. So yeah, I can just turn all of this into ingots, right? Because I think for the foils... Oh no, I need plates. Okay... Interesting. Oh yeah, wait, hold on, I can just do all of it into plates. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So I will throw this in, make all of that into plates. We are off to the races. Just want to double check on that. Is it 660 for this? Immediately forgot. Yeah, it's 660. Alright. Alright, there we go. Just get all that. Gotta love it. Alright, here are my plates, and I will go get the cluster mill running. So I can get the foil. Come on. There we go. Alright. Throw this in here. These leads. Wait, is that the input or the output? Oh, that's the input. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, I already know. Just in case anybody's thinking it and feels like they need to tell me. I know this is not enough space for all of the machinery in the industry I'm going to be needing. I'm already well aware. I'm going to make more areas for that, but you know, one thing at a time. That took a lot of effort, even though it's a very like simple kind of style, like a very early alpha Minecraft kind of style with just stone brick roof and the brick walls. But you know, I will make it what I need as I get to it. Alright, what did I have to make with this again? So I think I need 2 curve plates, if I'm not mistaken. And that goes in the middle of the lead acid cell. Oh wait. Am I incorrect with how much I need here? Question mark? How much battery alloy do I need? 4, 8, okay. Oh no, I think I'm right. Wait, no, I'm not. Hold on. This only makes you 1. I think I do need more battery alloy. Okay. So I really, if I want to make the chainsaw and the drill, I'll need more. Or wait, do I? Am I just ridiculous? Hold on. So there's 1 for each of these, 1 battery alloy. No, I have enough. Okay, that's fine. I think it might be lead even that I don't have enough of. Oh, also I need to switch the gearing of this to the other side. How much foil do you get for these? Get 4. So I need 2 more lead plates. Okay. That is totally fine, because you know what? I actually do have lead here. Believe it or not. Not a lot. There we go. There we go. I think that should be all the lead I need. I'll just turn that into plates. One, two. I'll just let that come out naturally. It should take, yeah, less than a second. There you go. And the cluster mill should be, yep, it is running. Excellent. Go turn that off. And my lovely lead foil is here. And that means I can... Actually, I'm curious. I think you could use this as a cover, right? Yeah, you can use it as a cover. So for people that don't know, I guess, what you can do is put covers on stuff like that, or you can even put it on like red alloy wire, for example. And it sort of acts like as a facade, so it occupies the same block space as whatever you put it on. So it's kind of nice. You can use it to kind of cover things up that are going through the floor, and stuff will pass through it. I don't know if I can properly demonstrate it. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, this actually it will pass through still. So this red alloy wire is working the same, but if you imagine if it was like in the floor, it would kind of, it would keep the floor, you know, as like a, without a hole in it, but the thing would still work properly. And if you want to remove these, you can use a crowbar or a universal spade. I just made a spade because I didn't want to go get lapis to make a crowbar, because for whatever reason Greg decided you need blue dye or lapis to make a crowbar, so universal spade is cheap and, you know, whatever. Alright, let's see. How do you make these cells? Hammer and wire cutter. Easy enough. And then I need to fill these with sulfuric acid, which is well within my means here. All prepared. Look at that. Lead acid cells ready to go. And then put these here. Whoops. Thank God they stack also. I was just realizing that they do indeed stack. Oh fuck, you know what? I should have left that thing running. Let me go turn that back on real quick. Because I need to make tin wires. Come on. Come on. There we go. I should also make an electric wrench very soon. So I feel like I'm using wrenches and hammers as well, but mostly wrenches really, really frequently. Wire mill. Here we go. And let me, oh, I need to go get two. Actually, I don't even need to, I just need one tin. And I need to turn that into a plate. Actually, I bet I could just low heat extrude this, right? Well, shit. I guess I can just go turn that shit off. That was a waste of time. Whatever. Give me a good excuse to use my low heat extruder. This is the laminator. Switch that out with the low heat extruder. And I can use the wire one. Yep. And then I can turn that on. There we go. Let that run. And there we go. You gotta love it. 1, 2. Actually, is the laminator recipe for this cheaper? Rubber sheet. No. Okay, it's the same price. Whatever. Wait. Okay, I guess I do need to do that anyway. Or not use a laminator, but I need to use the extruder to create rubber sheets. So, it's whatever. There we go. And I need to make a new flint and steel. Actually, flint and steel is really what I'm running through the most. I should make a... Well, as soon as I get access to oil stuff, I will make lighters. Because I hate having to deal with flint and steels and stuff. There we go. And here come my two... Oh, what do I need for this? Wire cutters, okay. 2 lead acid batteries. Ugh. Just, you gotta love it. It's just so glorious to get to this point. Let me put my universal spade away. Alright. Now on to the drill. Oh, you know what? I should make a polarizer. That way I can make those magnetic things for free, or relatively. So I need... Wait, do I have galvanized steel stuff in here already? No. So I need a bunch of this, and I need 4 screws, and probably long rods. Where's the polarizer? There it is. Actually, can you just bathe this? Or like bathe a steel... Yeah, you can. You don't even need to do all the individual pieces. Okay. So this is just a regular steel machine casing. And then... Or wait, hold on. Let me just double check how much it costs. Probably a good idea before I commit to that. 128 zinc. How much do I have in there? Let me take the jug and see. I don't know how much a table actually holds, to be honest. Okay, yeah, more than enough. Okay. I do need another unit or 2 of zinc, just to top that table off. So I will do that. Alright, let that go. I actually had an incident earlier where I was making brass for those item pipes down there to hook up the charcoal. I was making like big batches of brass, and on the last batch that I was making, because I calculated how much I needed, on the last batch I threw the zinc in first, I think, and it evaporated and almost killed me. It took off a lot of health. I didn't realize zinc had such a low evaporation point, or a boiling point rather. I was like, well, there goes 1 unit of zinc. Not that it's a huge loss, it's all over the nether, but it's still a waste. There we go. There's my galvanized steel machine casing. What else do I need for this? So 2 plates, 4 screws, easy peasy. There's my 4 screws. Oops, there's my 2 plates. And we are good to go. What else does this need? Wrench, screwdriver. I can certainly do that. Alright. Polarizer. This can sit right there. I don't really need it to be hooked up to anything. What was I going to do with that? Oh yeah, let me remove that from my list just to clean it up a little bit. And also I can move the cluster mill. And I don't know why my shovel is there, but I can move that too. Oh yeah, I was doing it for this. So I need 2 of these magnetic iron rods for the motors. I think I might as well just make a bunch of those, because I'll probably end up needing a couple motors. I'll just do 4, because that's going to give me 8 of those rods, so should be all good. Let me get my pincers. And also, while that's warming up, I can start this up again. Come on. Wait, what? Oh. There we go. I'm telling you, I can't wait until I can get the diesel engines. Oh shit. That might be too far. I might have fucked that up. Hold on, we'll see. Nope, that's fine. Actually, I don't know if you can use, is there magnetic raw iron? I have no idea. Alright, let that go. And while that other one is cooling down, I will swap the gears around. Switch that one there and remove that one. Put it in here for now. Oh, and I also have to go grab my wire cutters in order to point the wires out of the electrolyzer and into the magnet, which is fine enough. Wire cutters. And take that off there, put that there. As soon as that starts going, we will have our polarized thingies. the rods. Just want to look at something. Okay. Alright. There's another rod. And I can just pop that bad boy into the polarizer, and we can take a look at what else we need for these. It's mostly galvanized steel. Oh, copper, tin. Shit, I should have made a bunch more tin wires. That's okay. Alright, I can do that. I'll get like 4 tin, 4 copper, and just turn them all into wires. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Actually, can I extrude copper? Can't remember. I absolutely can. Oh my god. This, I'm telling you, the low heat extruder is a godsend. Come on, there we go. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what? I didn't even need to cast these. I could have just done it straight out of the dust. Whatever. That's fine. I can see on the mini-map there's like an item in the middle of my factory. That's those are the polarized things from the polarizer. Believe it or not. Alright. Get that out of here. Get the wire one. I'll stick the tin plates in there too. And that last plate should have come out. Yep. Put that there. And then grab my magnetic iron. I don't think I actually need to run this anymore. I'll end up needing to run it for the electric crafting table, but it's fine. For now, I don't really need it. I'll just put these glass covers on here. Put that one flush. Yeah, I'll have to move those there so I can use the pistons. But it's not a big deal at the moment. I'll put this here, I guess. I stole one of those things from here, but that's okay. Let's see. What else do I need? I know I need the galvanized steel, but what else? Magnetic iron, galvanized steel rod, tin cable. Ah, yeah, I need to run this for the tin. That's okay. So I need 2 per, so I need 4 tin cables. I'll put the rest away. And I'm going to need more than I have here. So I'll get the resin out of here and out of here. So I hooked up another sap bag. I'll probably end up needing to make like a rubber, I guess like a plantation of sorts. But for now this is okay. Put that in. Alright. What can I do? I can at least set up the recipe for when I have the materials I need. Let's see, let me take another look. So, copper, tin, galvanized steel, curved galvanized steel. Okay. Let me get 2 galvanized steel plates and then curve them. And then that goes there. I need galvanized steel rods, which I will have to make out of actual steel, which is fine. I'll make just a batch of 2, just because I think I'm going to need it later. And what else do I need? Just curve plates, screws. Yeah, that's fine. I have enough. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. And for now, I'll just do the 2. Put those here as well. Put these here. And then put those away. I don't need these tin wires, do I? Oh, yes, I do. Never mind. I don't need the battery out of the way. So I just need the tin cables, and then I can work on the other stuff that I need for now. I should have looked at what I need for this. Oh, it's just a lot of steel plates, I guess, and probably same for the chainsaw. Oh no, this needs, wait, 2. So this needs, okay, 8 rings. So that's 2 steel per chain. Or no, sorry, that's 2 steel total for the chainsaw. Like, just for the chains, rather. So 2 steel worth of rings, and then I just need 2 rings in addition to that. That's fine. I can certainly do that. So let me do... So it's 2 steel, and then another for the rest of the rings. And I don't think I need to do anything else, because the rest is just curved plates and all that. Yep. Excellent. Throw that in there. I'm gonna have to go and get more zinc for sure. I'll get like 2 more. That's antimony, which is zinc. This one. What's the boiling point of that? 692. Okay. Oh wait, that's a melting point. What's the boiling point? 1180. Yeah, I'll wait. Okay. So this is all just rings. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Put that other steel rod away. And I should have extra rings. I only really... Okay, so I think the way it goes is you do it like this. Yes, sir. Wait. Oh my god. Can I bathe this still? Yes, I can. Okay, I was like, holy shit, if I have to make more... I mean, it wouldn't have been a huge deal, but if I had to make more rings, it would have been annoying. Alright, so I can turn these into galvanized steel chains. Yes, sir. And what else does that chainsaw need? Just... Wait, can it be any? Wait, I don't understand. The only thing that needs to be galvanized steel is the chains? I will test that theory. Hold on, let me just look at that. Get them out of my inventory anyway. So what does this need? Hammer? Okay, that's interesting. I guess the logic is that the chain itself is made of galvanized steel. I mean, I'm not going to complain, but it's just a bit interesting, I guess. And I should have enough. Yeah, I do have enough for this. So I will turn that into plates. Get that there. Oh, let me put this hammer down. I'm gonna make a galvanized steel hammer. Like another one. I already made one, but I'll make a new one. What am I looking for? Oh, for my flint and steel. There we go. So that should get me my rubber that I need for the plates. Or for the sheets that I need for the, whatever you call it. Can I throw this in here? I'm a little... I don't know if this is enough density to soak up all that heat. I guess I'll just wait a little bit. It's not a huge deal. Rubber sheets, tin wires, tin cables. Okay. Here we go. So this goes here, this goes here, this goes here. Here's the wires. Here's the cables. There's my motors. So close. I can almost taste it. Okay, that goes there. Then I just need 2 galvanized steel screws and 8 curved galvanized steel plates, which is well within my ability to create. Here's the screws. Those there. So I think the drill and the chainsaw should both require that. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough. That's okay. That should... Yeah, let me put 1 in. I don't want to evaporate both. Okay, yeah, that was enough. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna get evaporated or, like, assaulted by hot zinc. Let me stand here so I can immediately turn it off. It's gonna be like 1 second, and then it's gonna... Yep. Whew. Getting a little close. Okay. Get all these plates. And then I need to put these plates and curve them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what does the chainsaw need? It needs the screwdriver. So there's my chainsaw. Wait, empty. Oh, yeah, I just need to recharge it. Never mind. Oh. Wait, what? Okay. I mean, I guess I know the lumberjack one. I just wasn't sure why. I just got all of those at the same time. And then for the drill, I just need 4 galvanized steel, and I guess the rest doesn't need to be galvanized steel. It just needs to be regular. And it, just to double check, it doesn't, yeah, I don't even have to curve them. Excellent. Oh, here, let me grab that crap. And then it's 4 curve plates. 1, 2, 3, 4. The rest can go away. Oh man, I'm very excited. 1, 2, 3, 4. That goes there. And then, what is it, a wrench? Hammer. And that's it. That's the drill. And I can go and recharge this. And as soon as I recharge it, I think that's a good cutoff point. But I want to make sure I get to that, just so I can bask in the glory a little. Alright, let's see. Come on. There we go. And then I need to go and get the wire cutters, and I can put the crucible stuff away. Yeah, I ended up making branch cutters, because I thought I was gonna, like, grab a bunch of rubber leaves to plant more trees, and I just ended up leaving it there. I didn't even use it. It's kind of dumb, but what can you do? It happens sometimes. Alright, wire cutter. And then I'll just hook it up to the charging bench, and then these should start charging, if I'm not mistaken. And I very well could be, but I don't think I am. You know, confidence is half the battle there, so... Just gotta be a little patient. Actually, can that charging bench take from anywhere? Yeah, I think it can. The battery, the cable is hooked into it, so. Just gotta wait. Oh, interesting. Wait, why does it say level 3 versus level 2? What's the difference here? I'm just looking, I was curious about the material stats, and I'm looking at the galvanized steel level 3 versus level 2. What does this say? Steel level 2, galvanized steel level 2. So for whatever reason, I guess the chainsaw gained a level? So that's what I was talking about. I guess maybe I was wrong about the drills. I think maybe they have to be MV to get the bonus to mining level? Interesting. I suppose I could have made this out of cobalt instead to get the extra mining level. It's not a huge deal. I don't really mine a lot of, like, dense material. I don't foresee having to do that really very much, but whatever. Oh, you know what? I should see how much ephrine I have. Or just look into the ephrine drill tip. Drill. How much ephrine is actually in that? 4? I think it's just 4 total. Oh no, it's just also there's a screw, but yeah, it's not that bad. I could probably hold off on that. I think I have enough material here, like, on me, just to continue for a while. Oh, look! Oh my god, it's so good. Look at this. Oh my god, I'm definitely gonna have to go and test both of these. It's actually charging pretty quickly because of how much power I'm actually putting into the dynamo. It's like 40, well, there's 44 coming out of that because this is running at max speed. So the dynamo is outputting 44 EU minus 1, so 43. So 43 per second is not too bad. The recharge time is really good. We'll just have to see kind of like what the durability use is, but I don't think it'll be really that bad. And either way, this is like trivial to just turn on and, you know, give it a minute. So when I'm in the base, I'm not really going to be using it for whatever reason. Crafting uses. Yeah, I think... Well, I don't know. Crafting uses. That doesn't directly correspond to how many, like, block breaks you get, because it has to also do with, like, the quality of the tool and everything, but... Yeah, there we go. It's all done. Yeah, but it's got double the mining speed of the axe. So I'm curious how much... not really, the durability I know is like a sort of a % chance, but the electricity usage is what I'm curious about. You prepare these covers to go put them on. Oh man. Very clean, white electric chainsaw. And I think the next tier up, after I work through this one and like want to make a higher tier one, I think I was looking at an alloy of aluminum and titanium. I can't remember what it's called. Is it titanium or some stupid shit like that? Not alumite. Titanium aluminide. It's really, really good. It's nearly the same as Nether Star in terms of its stats, so... You know, I mean, at the same time, I could probably just use Nether Star. We'll see. I know Nether Star is a bit cheap, but, you know, at the same time, like, you know, who's gonna complain, huh? I know tungsten, actually... I could probably do, like, tungsten carbide. Because tungsten is, like, pretty close to aluminum. It's like the next tier up, kind of, in terms of acid processing. Look at this. Oh, I'm so happy. I know it might not be a big deal to some people, but to me it's like, just fantastic. I want to see how quickly it cuts down this tree, and also how much electricity. So 64,000. Oh my god, it used almost nothing. It's less than 100 off of that. It was, what, 85? Or, yeah, 85 durability. Or... EU. It didn't use any durability, it just used the electricity, so it's a good example there. Yeah, even that one. So good. And does this also do the... It does. Oh my god. I can't even express how happy it makes me to have electric tools. It's such a good milestone to get to. I'll put this over here. And also for the drill, I was curious just to see how much like electricity it used. I could just dig off like one of these. Oh, you know what? I think this is putting it directly in my inventory as well, you know? But that didn't use anything. Hold on, what? That didn't use any electricity. Is that a glitch? Oh no, it just... Very, very few, I guess? 23? That was weird. It definitely is putting stuff directly in my inventory. Okay, it is using durability, it just uses very little for this specific material. I'm sure it'll use more, like, for something else, but... That's really cool. Does this also put stuff directly in my inventory? No. Oh yeah, I see on the tooltip it says can auto-collect when harvesting a block. Okay. I guess that's just an ability of the drill then. I wonder if all drills are like that. Yeah, I think it is. Just any drill. I actually never knew that. Weird. I mean, that's definitely... I'm not going to complain, that's a cool ability. But yeah, I think there's a lot of progress made here. I'm in between. I'm either going to start making more, like, lots of stainless steel to make the distillation tower, and maybe I'll make an automated crafting setup for that, just because I hate having to do it by hand. So I'll make a distillation tower maybe, or I will dig around for a fluid spring, or maybe I'll dig around for the fluid spring first, and then make a distillation tower. We'll see. You know, you'll see next time. I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.